we're here to tell you about our first impressions of Temptations. I don't know if you could tell by our voices right now, but it's pretty great.
Expect to lose them, like literally.
Expect to lose your voice.
All we do is yell because the party is non-stop.
Pumping, it's so loud, the music always playing.
It's great, but it's also not great for your vocal cords.
Yeah, we're only on day two. We're
like
basically two going into three.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna give you our first impressions, but first hit that subscribe button because we have so many more videos coming to you about Temptations.
If you have any questions about stories here, or just like what the resort's like, our final thoughts and everything like that, or things you can do here, we plan on covering all of it, so that way if you have questions, they're gonna get answered on this channel.
Okay, so to start off, when you arrive, you are greeted with nice welcome drinks. You go up to check in, maybe takes about 5 to 10 minutes. You get your wristband, so you don't have to like bring around like a key card, which is fantastic.
Super convenient, by the way.
Convenient. I would probably have lost it by now. I would have 100% lost it, but you can't lose it if it's on your wrist. So after you get checked in, somebody takes you over to one of their little tables and kind of just like tells you a little bit about the resort, tells you about the rules, like how you can't like take pictures and stuff like that.
Should we tell them about the tour?
The tour though. So they're going to ask you, would you like to come back tomorrow for like a tour? And you just like put down like a $20 deposit that you get back. And if you go on this tour, then they're gonna give you like some coupons, they're gonna give you some like swag. So we were like, okay, sure, I'd like to know more about this place since it's our first time here.
In hindsight, we probably should have like had a red flag going off when it said $20 deposit, because we're over here like
why?
Yeah, then they were like, oh, we'll just hand it right back to you, and we're like, okay, like maybe just to make sure that we come, but like
to this timeshare presentation basically that took about an hour and 45 minutes out of our day. But basically, so you know, if they offer you a tour, it's not really a tour, it's a timeshare presentation, so just be aware of that. But after that, you go to your room, somebody brings your bags, they show you how everything in here works, and then it's time to get the party started.
So the main thing to do here at Temptation is to be at the sexy pool.
Yeah.
Like that's where the party is, like
all the time.
All day, basically.
Except between like 8 p.m. the party moves up into the nightclub, but like once you get here and you get here during the day, everybody's out at the sexy pool, drinking, partying, listening to loud music. They have events going on, like they have this stuff called playmakers, which are just like really attractive people that are like dancing and like making like fun games for everyone.
Yeah.
So like once you get here, you're kind of just like, wow, there's so much happening, because like the party just it goes on all day. Like we woke up at 10 today and people are already out there drunk and
That's
partying.
the thing
and I'm
that
just like
baffles me, because I'm literally like, how does someone like us? We went to bed at like 3 yesterday, and that was early compared to like some people that were staying up there still. Yeah. And I was over here dying, and I even like I wasn't even like really drunk, like we were like, you know, a nice buzz, but like wasn't
we didn't
really
get like
drunk.
wasted.
But then like there's people that were wasted that are out there at like 8 a.m. like just like partying, and I'm like, how do you do it?
One really good thing is that they serve breakfast until like noon.
Yeah.
So like it's not like your typical hotel where breakfast is over by 9:30, which I always miss. I always miss it 100% of the time. I cannot tell you the last time I made it to breakfast at a hotel. But here they serve it until 12, and then they just go right into lunch. So whenever you're like hungry, oh god, and like the other best part is the coffee bar. I feel like I didn't even know about the coffee bar before I came here, but like I'm getting those frappuccinos like every few hours just to like keep my energy up.
It's like a necessity. You have to like right before like you go to like dinner, like get some coffee, because like you're gonna need it, or like when you come back from dinner, get some coffee at that frappuccino place, because if not, we wouldn't have stayed up.
Yeah,
so
no,
long.
it definitely does. You need the coffee.
Yo, this cappuccino is ready to party.
Looks so good.
So when you get into the sexy pools for the first time, you know, depending on what type of resorts you've been to before, like we've only been to family resorts, like this is our first like party resort that we've been to, so it's a little different if you've never been to someplace like this. Like you will see people like how do we put this in a PG-13 rated way?
Having fun,
having a lot of fun
together.
You're not, this is a topless optional resort, but you still have to have like your bottoms on. Like it's not like completely like nude.
I know.
So you can't do more than stuff over the clothes, even though people try. So just be ready for that.
Just be ready. We were kind of like shocked a little bit because like, you know, we hear that Temptations is a party resort. I'm like, okay, I'm just ready. Like, I'm here personally. Like, I'm here to get drunk and have a good time with my best friend or whatever. I know some people look for other things here.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But like, that's the one good thing about this resort so far is like I haven't felt pressure to do that. It wasn't like,
no.
It's not been like, oh my gosh, you're here. You're not here to like, you know, like hook up with people.
Right,
I'm like,
right.
no, I'm just here to party and hang out with my best
And
friend.
everything's accepted, and that's
Everything.
great. I mean, there will always be one or two people. I have to tell the crab walk story.
You have to.
There will always be one or two people that like try and ruin it and like aren't as much into consent as everyone else. But I would say for the most part, 95% of people here were like really chill about things. And if you're just like, I'm not comfortable, they're like, that's fine, which is awesome. I love that. But last night, when we were partying at the, it was glitter night last night. Me and Brittany are up on stage. We can't film anything there because it's topless optional, but we can just tell you about it. So we're dancing, and this guy comes over and starts to like try and like dance up on us. And I'm like, I was not feeling the vibe, wasn't into it. Like I was like, I just want to dance with Brittany, and like I politely was just like, you know, no thanks, but like maybe
he was hitting on her hard, and I'm like, yo, like you can't see like that she's awkwardly like no, thank you,
please,
like,
I'm good. Like I just want to dance with my best friend.
Right.
So this girl assumes the position of the crab and walks like this.
Like I was like, and literally like anywhere he would like try to like the first couple of times or two, he would literally like try to like walk around. He kept trying to walk around her. So I'm literally doing a circle in a crowd,
like sir.
And on top of the stage my ass. So I looked a fool trying to protect this girl.
I was crying, I was laughing so hard. It was the funniest thing you've ever done for me, and I so appreciate it. It was hilarious.
It was weird because like he just didn't know what to do, and I'm like, yes, go away.
What could one really do when someone crap walks in front of them as a human?
You have to politely just know that you took the L. Like you take an L.
Yeah, for real. But apart from that, we had a fantastic night last night. The parties have been going to about like 2 o'clock.
Make sure that you guys look up the theme nights before you come.
Yes.
That is huge here. Like people dress up like to the nines, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like I just wore like I wore a swimsuit to like glitter night or whatever, and it's like a relatively like goldish glittery one or whatever, but it's something like crazy, just like I was like, okay, I don't really have anything else. But like people were wearing like
all out
diamonds on them, like, you know, like crazy crazy outfits.
But if you do forget or you just come unprepared, they do sell stuff for the theme nights in their store along with other fun things. So there is a store here on site if you need to like purchase items.
It's called the Glam Store, and it's like she said, it has like a lot of options. It is kind of pricey, obviously, because we're at the resort. So I do recommend that you guys look up, you know, the theme nights and everything like that.
Yeah,
and it's
so you
like
don't spend extra money.
Exactly. So you know.
But also beware. I use the ATM once to take out $20 to like tip the driver. It cost me $13 to take out $20.
Yeah.
So
bring some cash.
Bring cash before you get here because I've never paid that much for an ATM fee in my life.
Also,
I don't want to do that again.
I don't know if maybe we're just new at it because again we haven't been to an all-inclusive resort before.
Right.
But like workers here, like the bartenders and stuff like that, like bring some cash, like bring some ones to be able to tip them. We learned
because they work off tips. Like they don't make much here.
We've learned that they don't make much like at all, or even if like you were to throw them like a 5 and like that's good for like a couple of rounds. You know what I mean? They're like, okay, we remember you. So that's just something to keep in mind as well because we didn't know that.
We didn't know that until we got here, until somebody like told us because we were kind of like, what's the vibe? Right. Like we want to be good people.
Right.
What else?
For like the timing wise and everything like that. So like when you wake up, you know, go to breakfast, whatever time that is, and then you can. Most people hang out at the sexy pool like all day and everything like that. The pool, like we said, closes at 8 p.m. But we suggest that you leave like, depending on how long it takes you to get ready, 6, possibly like 6:37 at the latest, because you need to like time to get ready and then you know go to these dinners like latest 9 because the party actually does start at like 10. Like you know most places they're like, oh, we start at 10 and then like nothing really happens.
Yeah, we started like earlier. Like people were up there like ready. Like they were there at 10. They're ready to party probably because they've been drinking since noon or earlier.
Exactly. So that's why, like, just timing wise, time it better. We haven't been great the past 2 days. We've been showing up like an hour or two late.
A little late, yeah.
Because we're like trying to get ready for like the theme night. So just be prepared. Like, just time yourself out like well, and don't go too hard unless you're willing to miss the party at night. Don't go too hard during the day because it is easy to do that.
We heard a lot of people take naps.
Yeah.
You know, if you're gonna like get up and start drinking at like 9 o'clock, maybe party for 6 hours, take a little nap, and then like get up and get ready for dinner, and then go to the party.
Right.
Which is gonna go on for a really long time, so you don't have to worry about missing anything fun.
Not saying that you should look out for this, but we got lucky enough that we met a really awesome, like, actually a bunch of people, but like, look out for people with, so you notice that we have gray wristbands here. I don't know if you can tell, but like the gray wristbands means that we're like the lowest. Like we have the garden room, nothing special, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, there's different color wristbands for like different levels of rooms. Like if you can, and like meet with someone with a black wristband, because they're like the top premier, they have the penthouse, people go to after parties after the party.
Yeah, they're the people to know, like, because you want to be friends with them.
They have also like a yacht club here, and like we got invited to so many yacht clubs. Like,
yeah,
they're like, hey, you want to come on our yacht? And I'm like, is this just like a common thing?
Like, did y'all just drive here on a boat?
Right.
Like, why does everybody have yachts? But they give their members yachts to use.
Yeah.
I'm not a boat person, so we're not gonna do that. But it's an option,
But it's
you know,
an
which is really cool.
There's just like a lot of options here, like to do things. Oh, and we haven't done it yet, but I know that the front desk person said that they even have like, in the mornings you can go on the beach and you can do like
The paddleboarding,
which we have to do.
kayaking, which we definitely need to do if we don't just continuously keep getting drunk till 3 a.m.
There was not a day that Lindsay and Brittany did not drink till 3 a.m. They never went kayaking or paddleboarding.
I would also recommend bringing your own cups.
Yes, 100%. Like a cup, like we, since we finished our timeshare,
Right.
they gave us some swag, so we got these cups with lids. But like, I mean, you should be safe anywhere, and that's a given. But even at all-inclusive resorts, like you don't know people. Like bad things happen everywhere, and we have heard stories of people getting roofied or drugged.
Which
and
we'll make it another video.
well, yeah, we're gonna talk more about that. But bring a cup.
Bring a cup,
Like,
just-
first and foremost, so you know, bring a cup.
Like not only for safety, but also for like, you know, the way you can have a big amount of drink.
Yeah, that too,
because-
so you don't have to keep going
Yeah.
back up to the bar.
Because the first day that we didn't have that cups, like it was so much. It would be like literally I would chug my beer and then like go back. But by the time like the bartender like left, he was all the way at the other end. It took him like at least 20 minutes to like come back over here just to get our drink again.
Yeah.
So
Definitely, it's a good idea. Bring a big cup with a lid, and always make sure that you just don't accept drinks from anybody but the bartender. Like,
But the bartender.
if you like see him pour your drink into your cup, like you're good. If somebody comes over and that you don't know and just hands you a shot, I wouldn't take it.
Yeah,
You don't know. Like we heard
had
a
a
story
close
of
call.
like how Brittany has like these nails. Like people can put like drugs or something on your nails, pick up a drink like this, and it goes in and hand it to you, and like you wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
So just be careful. It can happen anywhere, but since we heard about that here, we wanted to talk about that.
yeah, we want to talk about that and make it very clear that, and we just want you guys to be safe, like
Yeah.
men, women, or whatever. Like we
Everyone.
just want everyone to be safe.
But aside from that, like, this has been amazing so far, and I am so excited to share with you guys more about this place. But these were just our first impressions,
Right.
and it's only gonna get crazier from here. Next time, it's going to be the crazy stories of this resort, so look out for that one. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you next time. But that wasn't what happened. That was not
At
what
all.
happened at all. So there's a pile of tops on the ground, and then the playmaker picks up one top at a time, and he's like, "Whose is this? Whose is this?" And makes them come up on the stage and
It's
do
her
certain things to get your top back,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
I'll say it
Okay,
for you guys. I'll say it for you guys.
I was like, wait, I don't want to be telling your business, but like.
Thank you.